What's happening, YouTube? So I saw a video yesterday of multiple ex-adult movie star women that were crying and complaining about how much they regret being taken advantage of in their former careers, the judgment that they're getting from their former careers, all these crocodile tears and complaints, and how they're such a victim. Such victims. And you know what surprised me the most? What surprised me is how many people in the comments fully agreed with them. How many people in the comments were still to this day emotionally simping for these women, painting them as victims, wanting to be a white knight, wanting to understand where they're coming from. And it made me sick, and I'm going to tell you why. Not to sound heartless. I know a lot of you guys might hear this and say, oh man, you're just being mean again. Do you think for 1 second, any of the women that make these videos that you see talking about their former career in the adult film industry, do you think for 1 second any of those women were oblivious to the fact that what they're doing is abnormal? You think any of them were oblivious to the fact that most people, most sane, rational, self-respecting people are not going to respect you for that line of work? You think that was news to them at the end? You actually buy those crocodile tears? I'm going to tell you guys what those tears really mean. Because one of them, Mia Khalifa, I saw her in one of these clips, and I'm paraphrasing. She said something along the lines of, I just hate going out in public now because I'm being judged. I don't like the attention, and I don't like how I feel like everyone can see through my clothes and I'm being judged. I don't like that attention. Really? I'll tell you guys what these crocodile tears really mean. These women, for many years, were very obnoxious and rude in interviews and in comment sections about defending themselves in their careers, about attacking people who tried to challenge them on what they're doing and why they're doing it. I've seen it. I've seen people that made other videos going back through their Twitters or their Instagrams or comment sections of whatever with these same women that were making fun of men that were judging them, putting those men down, challenging their masculinity, challenging their performance in the bedroom. They're less of a man. So these women knew what they were doing. You want to know why they're having all these big crocodile tears? They're having crocodile tears because the ride is over. The game's over. Show's over, honey. Pack it up. They're done with you. You're not that star anymore. You're not that same star you used to be. You're not the hot chick you used to be that everybody lusted after, in which you loved that attention. You had no complaints about that attention before. The problem is now the ride's over, Mia Khalifa. Now the ride's over, whatever Rhodes, these women and multiple others that I've seen crying in these videos. The ride's over. You've been used and chucked away. And now you're mad about that. That's what you're mad about. You're mad at the fact that your narcissism is not being fed. You're not the top star anymore. People don't worship you like they used to. You poor thing. And now you're just diverting. You're saying that you just don't want this attention. I would see clips of these pieces of trash in like adult award ceremonies and stuff. They loved the attention then. They loved those red carpets and whatever attention they got. They loved getting attention from these celebrity men or men in general. Why is it bad now? It's bad now because the attention's drying up. And I seen them talking about the scenes they did and how they were just victims and they did things they didn't want to do. Really? Why'd you keep going back? They're trapped in this cycle, Dev. That's why. They're trapped in a cycle they can't get out of. Just like Harvey Weinstein and all these other like celebrity cases, as much as you want to feel bad for these women, they got what they asked for from their end of these bargains. They got paid. They got roles. Like even the Weinstein thing, it sounds to me like they were just trading sex for some kind of leverage that he could give them. And they got what they wanted, but now looking back, they want to call him a bad guy. Just like these women. They did what they did. They got paid. Now the ride's over. The show's over. Now they're a victim. They're not getting paid anymore. Now they're a victim. I have zero sympathy for these women. And again, the overarching theme of this is what? More women that want to have their cake and eat it too, that want no accountability. They do not want to be held accountable for any actions at all. They want to do what they want, when they want, why they want, and you have no right to question it. You still have to uphold your traditional role as a respectable gentleman. No judgment. Hold the door, please and thank you. Pay for everything. Take them back. Overlook anything because you're a good man. A good man. They want you to be a sucker. These women had no problem talking and acting vulgar, putting men down about their size because they don't compare to the guys they film with. I've seen that stuff. People have showed me those videos. I've seen it. I've seen these trashy women, the way they talk, the way they behave. And now that the ride's over, and normal men won't date them, most men judge them and talk bad about them. They don't want that judgment. It's not fair. I'm such a victim. No, now you got to pay the piper, honey. Now you've got to be judged for the things that you did when you said, I don't care about the judgment. These are just loser incels that couldn't have me. Insecure men that have small PPs. I've seen those exact words from these women. And now they're going to come on camera and cry because the show's over. Party's over, honey. You're washed up. You're not a young, hot chick anymore that's invincible. Now you're a victim. And you know what? It makes me almost literally sick how many men I saw in the comments of this video. How many men I saw in the comments section that were just siding with these women. I mean, begging to be the one to save them in the comment section. And a couple of you guys have commented on other videos of mine when I talk about like dating culture and dating dynamics and how twisted it is and narcissism. And you guys have talked about how these simps are the biggest problem because they are the consumers. They're the ones that are buying this product. They're the ones that are giving the attention currency. And you guys are right. That's what it is, man. There's never a shortage of simps to be taken advantage of when the hot chicks don't have the same leverage that they used to have. Those same guys that could be literally disrespected to their face by these women are ready and willing, like a good little boy, to take them back and give them what they want and be the subservient worshipper of these washed up hags, for lack of a better term. I have no sympathy for these women. In fact, they might be more disgusting now than they were when they were doing what they were doing. And I can make a completely separate video talking about the rise in females' acceptance and consumption of adult movies because it's massively on the rise. Massively on the rise. And it's another level of disgust that most men, rightfully should have with these women today. And I think I will make a video talking about that in the future because I think it's something that needs to be talked about. But yeah, zero sympathy for these women. Let me know what you guys think. Am I being hard on them? I doubt any of my subscribers will disagree with me, but I'm open to listen. I'm willing to be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. I'm always trying to keep that in mind because life's a journey and I'm always learning. So let me know what you guys think.